Hello and welcome to another edition of All the Goods Piano. You can email me at allthegoodspiano@gmail.com for a free trial lesson, online trial lesson. Today we're going to be covering measures 9 through 12 of the Well-Tempered Clavier. The first prelude, of course not the whole book, because the whole book is quite a lot to learn, and that's just book 1. But we're going to cover the first prelude in the Well-Tempered Clavier. I've already covered measures 1 through 8. So we're going to do 9 through 12. And we're going to reach this part on my copy, unfortunately, where there's a little bit of a problem. It's measure 9 right there. We're going to cover measure 9, 10, 11, 12. By the way, if you'd like, I have a donor box link. And if you want to donate to buy me a new Well-Tempered Clavier, you can click the link in the description and I could use one. So let's see if I can get this to stay. There we go. So I'm not going to talk too much about how to play it. I did that in the other video. I'm just going to play the first 8 bars, which I've already covered. Bar 1. Bar 2. Bar 3. Bar 4. And now we're going to do 5 through 8. Bar 6. Bar 7. Bar 8. Now we've reached bar 9. And bar 9 is it's just a straight up A minor chord. A, C, E are the elements of it, and well, he does have a G here, so it's the A minor 7, so the A elements are A, C, E, G, and in measure 9 we're going to do 3-1 on A and C, and we're going to do 1-2-5 on E, G, and C. Now think of the E, G, C. Why don't we play 3? Why is it 2? Because we have a third interval here, 1, 2, 3, and a fourth on top of it. So G to C is a fourth, 1, 2, 3, 4. E to G is a third. Now if I use the 2, the hand fits perfectly and it's stable. Imagine, you know you're using really good fingering if you could imagine, you know, a tent blowing in the wind and you have 3 poles and it's the most stable fingering you have. That's a stable fingering. But if I use a 2 here on the G, all of a sudden my hand's starting to tilt back and collapse. My pinky's not on the tip where it should be. It's just starting to fall back and collapse. That's why the 1, 2, 5 is much, much, much better fingering here. Also, 2-1 is not so good either because, of course I can play 2-1, but look at how it twists the hand back. Again, it's not stable. You gotta imagine your tent. 3-1 is the most stable. You're gonna get the best tone using this fingering. So we're gonna do 3. Let's go through and measure 9 again. 3 on A, 1 on C, 1 on E in the right hand, 2 on G, 5 on C. A little stronger in the bass and a little bit of an echo in the right hand. Let go. Again, you're always playing with movement. You're not playing with typewriter hands like this. You're playing with movement. You're doing a dance. Okay, so measure 2 is D, A, is very clearly a D major 7. Basic form is D, F sharp, A, C. But here we're going to play 5-1 in the bass, D and A. Then the right hand's going to come in, thumb on D, 2 on F sharp, 5 on C. That's the most stable fingering. Again, if I play 3 on F sharp, it starts to tilt the hand down and collapse. So 2 is the most stable. 1, 2, 5. We have a third and almost a fifth here. So let's play that measure again. This is measure 10. First prelude in well-tempered clavier. Now we're going to do measure 11. So in measure 11, I'm going to make an exception on this third because if you notice, I have my 5 on D and my 1 on A. Where is my 2? It's right over the G. And that's the very next note we're going to play in measure 11. So we're going to play 2 on G, 1 on B. So we're going to use 2-1 this time. It's because it just fits in the hand, it just fits in the slot so well. I'm going from 5-1 on D and A to 2-1 G and B. The right hand is going to play 1-3-5 this time because we have a fourth and a third. So the 1-3 fits better. So we have a 1 on D, a 3 on G, and a 5 on B. So let's go through measure 11 again. It's a 2 on G, 1 on B, 1 on D, right hand, 3 on G, 5 on B. 2, 1, 1, 3, 5. G, B, D, G, B. Now, the next two notes in measure 12 are G and B flat. So I think the simplest thing to do is to keep your 2 on the G, move the hand in slightly because you have this black note and you have this little stubby thumb. So you want to move in just slightly with the 2 so your thumb can engage the B flat. And then you're going to move in, you're going to let go of the hand and reset, and you're going to have an E with thumb, a 2 on G, C sharp with a 5. A lot of tension there. It's going to release, but this is one of the most intense measures of the whole piece. A couple of accidentals, the B flat and the C sharp. So let's play this 2 on G, 1 on B flat, 1 on E, 2 on G, 5 on C sharp. Ooh, that's tense. Makes you squint. And it's going to resolve and open up in the next measure, which we'll cover in the next lesson, to a D minor chord straight up. Okay, well that's it for measures 9 through 12 in the Bach well-tempered clavier. A couple of things to remember is that, we have a rolling echo here. We have a rolling parallel movement. Everything is played twice. The first time you play it, it's slightly more emphasized, and the second time you play it, it's slightly more less emphasized, like an echo. Oops. And there's a breath between measures. And don't bang the last note of the phrase. Don't bang the last note. The first note of the phrase is most important. And just let go of the last note. Okay, that's it for today. I'll see you next time on allthegoodspiano.com. I'm going to cover this whole song, so make sure you like and subscribe. Again, if you want to donate a few dollars for, I can buy a new Henley edition of the Well-Tempered Clavier, the Old Testament of Western keyboard music, please feel free to hit the donor box below. Also, if you want a free lesson, a free trial online lesson, just email me at allthegoods@piano@gmail.com. That's it. Have a good day.